Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ritnika and you've reached Natural Vibrations. Alright, this is your weekly guidance pick a card reading. As always, we've got pile number 1, pile number 2 and pile number 3. So just close your eyes or leave your eyes open. You can pause the video. If you resonate with the number 1, 2 and 3, that's the one for you. Or you can put your hand over this and be, what do I need to know for this upcoming week? 1, 2, 3. Pile number 1, 2, 3. I'm getting this one. Alright, if you need a little bit longer, you can pause the video. Alrighty, so let's start with the overall energy from pile number 1. We've got purification. It is time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. So this week, I feel it's all about getting rid of the negative vibrations. You could actually try some purifying rituals, which is salt baths, going into the ocean, saging, using incense and sage and just sort of, letting the smoke go all over your body and cleansing your house. The new moon is in October 8th and 9th. Depending on where you are, it's a time for new beginnings. So it's always good to sort of cleanse your house during a new beginning. So leave all your doors and windows open, and just cleanse your house with incense or sage or Palo Santo, and just sort of say that I wish to let all the negative energies out and let only positive energies in. The other cards we've got is honeymoon and the fates. And then we've got the advice card. So let's first talk about fates and honeymoon. I feel like there is some sort of a holiday time that you might be planning on working on. This could also be somebody coming towards you, trying to come see you. The purification could also mean, because we're next to water, it could also be you planning a vacation, or maybe telling you it might be a good time for you to take a vacation. Because maybe this vacation of any kind, solo, with people, or going somewhere, this travel might help you purify yourself, help you become whole. The universe is telling you that whatever's going on is all completely determined by the divine. If you're planning on seeing somebody, or if you've been waiting to see somebody, the universe is saying that everything is happening in divine timing. All right. If you're planning to go somewhere, if you're planning to save up for a vacation, you want someone to come see you, you want to go see somebody, the universe is saying it's all in their hands. Because everything happens according to divine timing, and the universe are putting things aligning things to help us get to where you want. So if this is something you're trying to achieve, they're working on it. If you are not going on a vacation or not waiting to see someone, this is an advice telling you that it might be a good idea to spend some quality time with your friends, with yourself, with whoever it is that you feel like, and that will help you purify yourself and your soul. The advice from the universe is, hello from heaven. Your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you, to prove that they're with you. So this is just another a confirmation for this card, which is talking about how the universe is keeping an eye on you. So if you're wondering when things are going to work itself out, why are things happening the way they are, the universe is saying is that we are here with you at all times. We are connecting with you at all times. You are never alone. We've been thinking about you, and we are sending you signs, and we're working on making everything you want happen. What you can do at this moment is either take a vacation if that is something that works for you, or if you're working towards something like this, meeting, seeing, whatever, either which way, purification is on the cards. It is time for you to purify yourself and your surroundings. That is the best way for you to move forward, and the rest, the universe will take control. All right, guys, this was for pile number 1. Let's do pile number 2. Overall energy. Cordelia, go outside. You have been indoors for too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. This is talking about, well, obviously going outside, but look at her. She's connected with Mother Nature. She's got flowers all around her, completely surrounded by the fairies, by the water, by the trees. The universe is saying it's time for you to connect with Gaia, with Pachamama, with our Mother Earth. It might be a good idea for you to go for a hike, spend some time outside. If you're near the ocean, river, lake, go into the water. If you like gardening, it might be a good idea for you to pursue that. Or maybe just going outside and walking on the grass or walking in the sand barefoot. That helps you connect. Or just sitting by a tree and just, leaning your back against the tree. That helps you connect with Mother Nature as well. So it's very important for you this week to go out and get some fresh air. Maybe you've been cooped up inside for too long. You haven't been able to get the kind of exercise and fresh air that you desire. You also have Imagine, Deception, and the advice card is Gratitude. With the Deception card, I feel like somebody is not being completely on the up and up this week. Or maybe you've known this for a while, that somebody is not being straight with you. And the universe is saying is, you need to imagine what it would be like if they were removing this mask of deception, removing this mask of false persona that they're putting on, and just, be themselves. Now, this could even be you. Maybe you've been holding on to something and you've been putting on this mask because you don't want to show your true self. So the universe is saying is that if this is either somebody or it is you, what you need to do is imagine what it would be like if that person removed that mask and was genuinely who they were meant to be. All right? If this is you, imagine what it would be like if you removed your mask and were true to yourself. Now, you may get some negative feedback, you may get some negative thoughts, and what the universe is saying is, imagine the positive. Remember, you're a co-creator. Anything you wish for manifests. So if you wish for somebody to take off this false mask, for you to have the courage to take off the false mask, the universe is telling you, imagine. So if you're going outside, maybe lie on the grass, lie on the beach, and imagine the perfect scenario. Imagine if everything was exactly how you wanted it to be. How would you feel? Connect with that feeling. And then the advice is gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. So this is another thing. If you want something to happen, if you want the truth of something to come out, if you want to be, you want someone to be their true self, if you want the courage to remove this mask, start imagining that this already happened. At the same time, you need to start writing a gratitude journal. All right? And this is the best thing. Honestly, I stopped in the middle and I've started this again. Keep a little book by your bedside. In the morning, at night, just write 5 things you're grateful for. All right? I'm so grateful for this bed. I'm so grateful I had a full meal tonight. I'm so grateful for my dog. Whatever it is that works for you. And then start adding things that you want to be grateful for. For example, I am so grateful I have this. I am so grateful I am truly who I want to be today. Put it in the positive, put it in the present as if it's already happened. Keep doing it every day. And trust me, it will work itself out. It's the same thing as imagining. It's the same thing. This is very powerful. I manifested sunshine during the time when Europe was flooding. Trust me, this works. A gratitude journal is the best thing you can do. So please start. This is the best advice for you for this week. All right, and now we've got pile number 3, which even I got. Ooh, Athena, inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Interesting. What do I need to do? So this is obviously talking about getting in touch with our intuition, getting in touch with our higher self. If there is something you need to do, and this doesn't mean that you need to do something physically, it could maybe change a mindset. It could maybe mean do some kind of healing. It could maybe be not doing anything. You know, when you're trying, when someone that you need to do something, you need to do something, but your gut is saying, I don't need to do anything. I just need to do this. That is also in a way taking an action. But if you feel that there is something you need to do, and your gut is telling you you need to do something this week, this is a good, the universe is saying it, you got to trust your gut, you got to connect with yourself. Now, there is a difference between your gut, your higher intuition, and your ego. The ego mind comes from fear. The ego mind tries to protect you and hide you. But the universe is telling you to trust your intuition. So if you're getting negative thoughts, try to meditate for a bit, maybe 2 minutes, 5 minutes, center yourself, sit on the floor, ground yourself, and then ask, what feels right to me? Is this the right thing for me? And if the answer is yes, then you know what to do. The other cards you've got is, buy the book. Codependency. Let go is the advice. Okay. So buy the book talks about now is not the time for some out of the box thinking. Now is the time to do what is right. Now is the time to do what is the right thing to do. There's no need to color outside the box this week. This week you just got to do what the main thing, what the standard normal thing is. Now, we've also got codependency. So I'm getting something that maybe you're wondering about a situation or wondering about something to do, but you've been letting codependency come onto your path. Now, codependency obviously could be alcohol, drugs, overeating, etc. But this is also being overthinking, overcritical. When you're thinking about negativity over and over again to the point where you're going to the negative aspect and you don't know what's real and what's true and you don't know what to do because you're just so in the lower vibration. When you're in the lower vibration, you will not be able to hear your intuition, by the way. All right? If you want to hear your intuition, you have got to let go. This is the advice. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all emotional constraints. See, you might be having these emotional constraints. Trust in the higher good and trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you. So what the universe is telling you this week is not the time for you to do grand gestures or out of the box gestures of any kind. You've got to trust your gut. All right, your intuition and your gut will tell you what is the right thing for you to do. The universe is saying that in order for you to hear this gut, you've got to stop letting your negative emotions take control. All right, maybe it's your negative emotions that have got you held on, and now it's time for you to let them go. Maybe it's time for you to let go of the negative way of thinking. Now it's the time for you to let go of the past, something you've been holding on to. Let go of that. Maybe it's time for you to let go of a limiting belief, like I don't deserve love. I'm not good enough. Maybe it's time for you to let go of people who have hurt you. You don't need to do anything drastic. You don't need to take the first step or anything. Yeah, maybe you feel like you don't have to go out of your way to do anything. You can do whatever you feel is right. But if you're letting the fear, if you're letting the negative emotion come into play, then you're not going to know what the right thing to do is. All right? This week, it's all about doing the basic thing, going at the simple line, but trusting your gut to know what's real and not letting yourself go into the negative vibration. And just let go. Let go of the outcome. Don't worry so much as to what's going to happen. Don't worry so much if I do this, if that's what's going to end up happening. If there's some steps you need to take and you know it's the right thing to do, then do it. Don't be so worried about how things are going to work itself out or who's going to get upset if you feel it's right in your gut. All right? That is the advice for you guys for this upcoming week. I hope this was helpful. Take care. Bye.